Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CYTR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, and before I got the video rolling, I deleted out a bunch of lines. Reason for that is just from a presentation standpoint. Yes, those lines I deleted are still relevant, but they're just, from a, like I said, presentation, I don't want to have lines all over the place. And I just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. So that's why I'm just keeping it to one line here. But this is where the initial update comes into play, and that's based on a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that did watch yesterday's video, hopefully you remember me talking about right here around 71, 72 cents as a level of support. But now that the price has broken below it, like I said, and like the rule states, you would expect it to act as resistance, and it's actually already acted as resistance right there. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's impossible for the price to break back up above the red line. I'm just saying it makes sense why the price ultimately did start to struggle right around that area, after it had broken down below it. So 72 cents, that near-term level of resistance. Taking a step back and looking at more of a bigger picture of things, that's where the purple line here comes into play, which is the 50-period simple moving average. Again, this has been an area of support over the past few weeks, and like I said, that will mean more to those of you that have watched the past videos. But now that the price is below it, again, going back to that rule, that's going to be kind of the new overall area of resistance. But before we talk about, doing battle with the 50-period, bulls first got to get up or, back up above that 71-cent mark. As far as levels of support are concerned, bulls, did a very good job holding up at a key level, and that is right there at the pink line there, the 200-period simple moving average. Within the world of charts, that's a very important moving average, and when the price is above it, assuming you're bullish, of course, you want to see the price stay above it. So sure, the price did pull back today, but from kind of a technical storybook point, good to see that that pink line there was able to, support the price, and the price is still maintaining right around that area. Now, if in the event the price continues to separate to the downside, at that point in time, that's essentially where you just have to kind of concede that the bears are back in full control. But as it stands right now, the bulls are maintaining and holding that level, so you can't sit here and say that the bulls are in total control or anything like that. Now, in the event the price does continue to separate to the downside through that pink line, next key overall area of support going to be that previous breakout point, which sits at 63 cents. So ideally, and really the kind of the must-hold level is going to be that pink line there. But if the price separates to the downside, then 63 cents is definitely the must-hold level of support. So we'll see how this one closes out the week tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.